Hello guys, and today I'm giving you a tutorial on the boss Hagara the Stormbinder, the new Deathwing raid. I'm doing it with my guild, and I'm gonna simmer down their voices, but you might be able to hear them. Let's get this started. She's gonna pop things that you're gonna have to dodge and go counterclockwise. So right now, you're gonna, at the beginning of the fight, you're gonna open up, and then she's gonna pop something along the lines of you running in a counterclockwise situation, and then after it's over, you get a stun on her, and then you start opening up. See these? These are ice tombs, and you have to break the one with the most important character in it, which, if it's a tank or a healer, it's more important to DPS at that point. And every time they're in an ice tomb, it does some significant damage, so you gotta make sure you watch that. And then it's back on the boss. And I'm actually pretty undergeared for this. My eye level is only 375, so. And at this point, you gotta link all the lightning together, which is kind of challenging. So we first burn the ad, and at this point, we all kind of run in a pack. You just gotta run close to someone. As long as one person has a surge and you're in a pack, you all get it pretty much. And this is when it gets kind of sketchy, because I didn't think we were going to make it. And you get the third one. Just like that. Very simple. Make sure you have one person at the end that's pretty close to the totem of lightning. And then this is when they're in a storm. Yeah, as you can see, my gear needs a little repair, but that's okay. And I was talking to people about it. And I think I get ice tuned. Oh, maybe not. You can check and see if you're ice tuned or not. I'm not exactly sure how, though. And you break the tank. And we start to open up. And now we're gonna... Alright, this is when we run counterclockwise. This will be at the beginning of the fight, too. You gotta get outside that circle, else you're gonna die. As you can see, I'm losing lots of health. About 20k a second. And you gotta run in between the spikes at either side of you, and you have to DPS that down. The best way to do this is to have a warlock and a hunter, so they can just dot them down at range. Because it's too hard to micromanage. Now I gotta look up. And as you can see, our tank died. We're gonna B-res him. We have a DK and a druid, so... And I just jumped ahead a little bit too far. But I'm not gonna stop. As you can see, at this point, that was a good view of seeing both. And our tank's back. This is kind of a one-tank fight, in a way. It's good to have two at this point, but, I mean, you can kind of go with one. You don't have to. But it's easier with two. Another DPS. It's a good DPS burn. I have a habit of trying to interrupt things. As you can see, I was the one that was taken out second. No, first. I mean first. As you can see the skull. Or maybe second. I don't know. This is only a one-take thing, by the way, guys. And lightning again. Burn the ad. He's down. Lightning in. As you can see, I'm hanging out towards the back so I can get it at the end. I actually kind of saved them at that point. And back. This is when she's stunned. It's pretty much tank and spank too. For tanks. Healers, no, I mean, it's easy as long as your DPS and tanks know not to stand in front of the ice crystals or else it's an instant death. Or like on the ice crystals when we're going counterclockwise. And then have a big heal ready, start casting it as you see the ice too and get low health. That way you can get home and then insta heal. And that's about it for healers and save your cooldowns, I guess. This is, I think, an easier healing fight than like Madness of Deathwing is kind of challenging on healers, I guess. Wow. And this is when we have not a lot of health left on the guy. We have literally like 3%, if that. Those spikes up there, those are what insta kill you. Our DPS died him too. And as a warrior, I always as a warrior or like a mage, always call out when you're gonna do like a rallying cry. Or as a mage, like Time Warp. I always call Rallying Cry because it gives the healers a chance to take a quick break or save who's ever down on HP. And he downed him while he's in the stun. And there's nothing I wanted.